Frugal Force. Once again, it's Captain Frugal reporting for duty. This is another episode of my road rage. Now, before I get in there and get involved and jump in it, if you do like this video, please be sure to hit like and subscribe and hit that notifications bell for me to let other people know about these videos and my channel to help me out. And if you really want to help me out, I do have a Patreon if you're not aware. You can see the link in the info bar. You can help me out in Little Frugal for as little as $1 a month. All right, now with the shilling out of the way, let's jump to it. First, I'd like to say Happy President's Day. And while we're speaking of Happy President's Day, I'm on my way to work. Yes, I don't have President's Day off, but my office is mostly closed, so I won't have to do a whole lot. It's mostly going to be catch up and reading comic books, so I can't complain. So with that out of the way there, on President's Day, what other thing to talk about than the Black Panther movie? Think about it. President's Connection King. Yes, there we go. Now, granted, I'm going to start right off this saying a lot of this I'm going to say is speculation and my personal viewpoints. I have yet to see the movie. Okay, so you're going, why are you doing a video? And that's just the reason. I hear already so far the turnout for Black Panther has been pretty good, and that makes me happy. See, haven't seen the movie because I'm racist. No, it has nothing to do with being racist. I haven't even seen Justice League yet. I'm behind a little bit on the movies and struggling to play catch up. You'll understand more if you're not in my age group yet with multiple kids. It becomes a big struggle to get to the movie theaters and a high expense. I mean, really, the 2 kids, a wife, and myself is probably going to cost around $80 or so to see a movie. Whereas for that price, I can just wait a little while and buy it right on Blu-ray. So I tend to support them in different ways. So, you know, I'm a little behind. I got a couple movies to catch up on. I've been slowly trying to play catch up. I just haven't been able to cram the time in. And those are not quite up yet to, you know, the kids watching those, because of the language sometimes and things like that. So when they get a little older, because I'm telling you, my kids do like the superheroes. Captain Frugal likes heroes, of course. His wife likes heroes, and it's went right down to his kids. Yes, I talked about myself in the third person there just for this point. my kids do love them. Little Frugal, he likes several of them. Spider-Man, he likes Captain America, he likes the whole bunch of right now. American Dream, my little girl, she seems very big into Superman. She loves running around playing as Superman. She goes, I'm Superman, not Supergirl, but Superman, which means, yes, once again proving them wrong, a hero does not have to look like you for you to have a connection and enjoy them. They just don't. So, anyway, Black Panther. I want the Marvel movies to continue doing good. I hear it's off to a good start, ticket sales-wise, for the box office, so that's great, and I'm all for that, because I want Marvel, DC, and everything to continue to pump out movies. I love superhero movies. I really do. This is the part here, you know, the little nostalgic part when I was a kid. You just didn't have this. You know, we didn't have these superhero movies on screen. We were lucky to have a television series, and let's be honest, the budget wasn't there. And the reason I mention this is because it was a bit of a discussion before, that I've gotten into. The budget wasn't there. You could have a Hulk, sure, you could have a Captain America. Now, granted, even with the budget, they could have done a better job with the Captain America by far than what they did. That one was pretty poorly done. Spider-Man took some heat, too. I have to say the Hulk did it pretty dang good because remember, that was before all the CGI. The Hulk did a really good job of the Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde kind of outlook on the Hulk and a lonely wandering man. Really, it was a well-done series for its time. But otherwise, the budget just wasn't there. Now that the budget's been there for around a decade or so, we're starting to, see it get taken advantage of in a positive way and getting used. And here we had the Black Panther. Now, the Black Panther is a character that I've always enjoyed, but I won't say he's at the top of my list for favorites. I'm not going to go that far. That would be disingenuous and a lie. But I did enjoy him. I have several issues from his solo series. His series, plural, but he was never one I collected consistently, but I also did quite well enjoy him when he was in the Avengers. So I'm quite familiar with the character. I know his background, I know his history, I know a lot about him. I have an animated show with him too as well. I have a lot with the character, so it's not like I'm ignorant. I know about the character. Somebody that's read all the issues is going to be above me on that, of course. But ultimately, I'm looking forward to seeing the movie. For the ones that have seen the movie, let me know in the comments what your thoughts are. You know, what would you rate it as a 0 through a 10? 10 being excellent, 0 means absolute trash. Now, the speculative part I want to say is I hear a lot of people making connections to Black Panther to Donald Trump. Now, once again, I'm being speculative. I have not seen the movie. I'm not claiming to know anything about this, okay? I'm just saying my thoughts. That's what I do on these road rage videos. So a lot of people are laughing at a little bit at the expense, saying, haha, man, you know, they don't realize they played themselves, that Black Panther's just like Trump. And if that's the case, that's sort of interesting. But once again, be careful. I know that this is the kind of character, he's a king and all that. He has to have some political movement in there, so I'm okay with that. But remember, we don't want a lot of politic junk. That's part of it. We got sick of the partisan politics in our comic books, and we don't want them in our superhero movies for the most part either. So be careful. If you get something that tends to go your way, acting that way is just disingenuous and makes you a hypocrite. So be a little careful there. I understand a little bit of laughter. Haha, you know, you played yourself. If they didn't know any better, that might be the case. But you never know. Knowing Marvel and their SJW pushes, they'll turn around and make the character something completely different next movie because they got to right the ship, right? He's got to learn a lesson. His ideas didn't work or whatever. Maybe he did that in the first movie. Once again, I don't know. 100% speculative here. I need to see the movie yet, okay? So before you tear me up in the comments, say, well, you don't know what you're talking about. You're an idiot. You're right. I don't know what I'm talking about. Mine was completely conjecture and hearsay, all right? So you can avoid the idiot part. I stated that several times. So my whole point is I think you should go out and see the movie if you can. If not, be like me. Make sure you at least, you know, you can pick it up on Blu-ray or DVD or whatever you can, or on demand. However you purchase your movies, you continue supporting these movies, you know, because if they don't keep doing well, they're not going to keep coming. And once again, I'm not trying to push you into something you don't want to do. If you don't want to do it, save your money, because you know we have Avengers Infinity War coming, and that's when I'm really looking forward to seeing myself. You know, I do fear it's going to be a mess, because when you have that many characters in a movie, how much can you really spotlight a single character? That does scare me a little bit. So it's going to take some real finesse in writing to make characters shine and show what they are. But to be fair too, it's a multi-part story. So, and they've proven they can do it in the past with other groups and do it well. But this one is really going to take it one step even higher with so many characters. And I'm hoping that they do the characters justice. I'm hoping this isn't let's kill characters because their contracts are going to be up and move on. You know, why do we have to do that? Why can't we have some characters just leave the limelight for a while without killing them, you know, and move on? I don't know. I don't know there. I mean, I want to see the Falcon continue as Falcon, because in the movie world too, he's a really cool character. I don't want him as Falcon Cap, you know, Falcap. I want him as the Falcon, because he's really good at that, and good at that part, and good in that in the movies. And I don't want to see let's just throw this in because we can kind of thing. Let's keep the, you know, the heroes alive. I want Steve Rogers to stay alive, because I you know, he's one I fear that they're going to use this because his contract up. And same with Tony Stark, Iron Man. This is not time to throw Riri Williams in. Let's not kill the universe with Riri Williams. Okay, let's keep it the core characters, and if they can't afford to keep them, have them, you know, do stories without them. It's not that hard. They can leave the Avengers without being dead. Look at the comic books. It's been done consistently throughout the years to rotate the team. Members have left, whether it just be tired, burned out, want to do a solo thing. You know, there's plenty of ways you could get those characters out without killing them. So anyway, that's my thoughts. What are your thoughts? Do you think with the Infinity War 2 they're going to be killing off characters, or do you think they should just let them bow out? What are your thoughts on the Black Panther? I'll be looking forward to hearing them. And I know I'm late on my video I said I was going to put out this weekend with Little Frugal. I apologize for that. I was supposed to be editing it with him, and I ended up playing games with him and everything, him and his sister anyway instead. So that's my fault. I'm going to try to get that edited today and even get it up tonight. All right, so until next time, keep it frugal.